you're about to see 36 young people who were aged between 10 and 18 when they qualified to represent their country, and they have travelled from across the globe to compete here today. The competition is named after Joe Cartledge, who along with his wife Liz was really instrumental in starting junior handling as a sport back in the 1970s. Now, these handlers have already competed for an hour and a half this morning, and all of them are showing dogs that they only met today. So none of them have brought their dogs with them from across the globe. They've met dogs this morning, had to create a bond with them, and we're going to see how they cope with showing a new dog in the final of the competition now. Our judge is going to be coming into the ring shortly, a really well-known handler who's been involved in handling for 40 years, beginning with a Finnish Spitz. This is Ronnie de Jeans from the Netherlands. Now, he said that the future of the hobby of dog showing is in the hands of these young people that we're about to see. And all he's looking for is a really calm handler who goes about showing off the dog. This is not about showing off yourself, it's about making the dog look the best that it possibly can. But unlike the judging we just saw, where we're looking at the breed standards and how the dogs fit that, here we're not actually looking at the dog's construction, we're simply looking at how well the handler presents them. Here's Ronnie Dudines just coming into the ring now. He says it's a huge honour to be judging in this competition, and he's accompanied there by Liz Cartledge, so the wife of Joe, who the competition was renamed after at the end of last year.
So we're going to meet all the finalists and give them your support.
Fantastic to see so many people here in the arena supporting these young people. So we're going to start off with Diana Mussolino. This is our Australian representative, and she has an English Springer Spaniel here. We have Laura Devos coming into the ring representing Belgium. Standard Poodle was the choice for her. Our Bulgarian finalist is Samuel Bonin. Now, all the way here from Canada is Laurence Guiguer. Really smart dog she's got there. Another English Springer. It's interesting to see the breeds that these young people request. Sarah Malinova representing the Czech Republic, followed by Sarah De Angelis from Denmark.
From Estonia, Gerda.
We then have Gerda Vnush from Estonia, showing a miniature Schnauzer.
Representing Finland,
Jonas Sotala is our representative for Finland, chosen an Australian Shepherd.
Now coming into the ring, it's France.
Our French representative, Sarah Dechelou. Little Sheltie there.
Representing Germany, Alexandra.
From Germany, we have Alexandra Juno, chose a Labrador.
Representing Greece,
our Greek representative, we have Ektika Senzina, chose a Border Collie.
And from Hungary,
another miniature Schnauzer for Greta Straub from Hungary.
Keeping up the applause, here's Iceland.
Our Icelandic competitor, Freya Gundenstottir.
Representing Ireland.
And then it's the turn of Molly Milan. A huge cheer here for our Irish finalist, showing a Bracco Italiano.
Representing Israel.
Another Standard Poodle from Israel. We have Liri Sokolowski. Cecilia De Bella is here from Italy.
All the way from Japan.
The Standard Poodle's proving popular here. Our Japanese representative, Yuha Tamura.
From Latvia.
From Latvia, we have Alice Semeta.
Representing
From Lithuania, we have Dia Maximovushia.
From Malta,
followed in by Mariah Mancaro from Malta, another Border Collie there.
From Monaco, Nicole
From
Zaza.
Monaco, we have Nicole Zaza, another Australian Shepherd there.
From the Netherlands,
Finalist from the
Soleil
Netherlands,
Hockeschoven.
Soleil Hockeschoven. She's chosen an Airedale to
All
show.
the way from New Zealand.
Now, some of these
Jacob
competitors have
Ashwell.
travelled very far to get here. From New Zealand here, we have Jacob Ashwell, one of the older competitors
Coming
in the
from
group.
Norway.
Representing
Mimi
Norway, we have
Indina
Mimi
Nielsen.
Indini Nielsen, another English Springer Spaniel here.
And from Poland, Zosha
A Siberian
Raboj.
Husky for Zosha Raboj from Poland.
From Portugal.
From
Maria
Portugal, and
Flores
another
Ribeiro.
English Springer. Some great promotion for the breed here. We have Maria Ribeiro.
From Romania.
Our Romanian
Alexandra
finalist,
Ambros.
Alexandra Ambros, chosen a pointer in the ring.
From Slovakia.
From Slovakia, Daniela Nemetova. Remember, all of these handlers have only just met these dogs today. An American Cocker Spaniel for Nikita Reha-Fries from Slovenia.
All the way from South Africa.
Anita Jane Showman is here representing South Africa, and she's chosen a Golden Retriever. Biggest entry in the gun dog breed this year.
Adriana Sanchez
Our
Natividad.
Spanish competitor, a huge cheer for Adriana Natividad.
Representing Sweden.
Brought the crowd with her.
Nelly Podlinski.
Nelly Podlinski is our finalist from Sweden. She's chosen a Whippet.
Coming from Switzerland.
Closely followed by Nora
Suter.
Sutter, our Swiss competitor, one of the younger entrants in this competition.
Representing Ukraine.
From the Ukraine, we have Katrina Velichenko. She's chosen a Whippet. And then it's going to be a huge
Now
cheer
the
because
United
it's time for the finalists from the United Kingdom. Here we have Paige Hughes, an unfair advantage in terms of crowd support, but we'll cheer her
And
anyway.
finally, from the
And our
USA,
final competitor from the USA, this is Octavia Stenson. So as I said, Roni has judged these handlers earlier today.
Wow.
They were given
What
time to
a
bond with
sight.
these dogs, and then he
Now,
has
judges
put them through their
don't take
paces, looking at how
look
they
around
present the
the ring.
dog, how they move,
I'd like to take this
looking at
opportunity
how
to tell
quiet
you
they
a little
are,
bit
how they
about
let the
this
dog
competition.
come to the
The
forefront.
purpose
So
is
he's
to judge
just
the
going to
handler's
remind
presentation in
himself
connection with their dog.
of
The judge has been assessing
the
the
bonds
handler,
he's
not the
seen.
dog.
And it's so important if you are a professional
All of
handler that
these
you
dogs
can
that you
create
see
that
in the
almost
ring have
instant
been
bond
met
with the dog to
by
get the
other
best
dog
out of
owners
it.
today. They met, all the handlers met
And
these
many of
dogs
these
this
young
morning
people say that they want to
at
go on to
7:30
work with
AM,
animals
and
and
they had
potentially to
1
become
hour to
professional
bond with their
handlers
dog
in the
before
future.
going into the pre-judging this morning between 8:30 and 10 o'clock.
Now,
in
if
the
you
main
know a
room.
young person who would love to get into
Roni
handling,
spent
we have
an
two
hour and a
organisations
half
in the
in this
UK,
room
the Junior
putting
Handling
them all through their
Association and then the
paces.
Young Kennel Club, which is represented
he
here at
gave us
Crufts. Both
a
have websites, so
shortlist.
do take a look, 'cause they've got loads of information on how to get started in showing,
The
and you
handlers
don't
been
have to have a
extraordinary,
pedigree
but I'd
dog
just
to
like take
compete
this
in
opportunity
handling
to
either.
thank our fantastic dog lenders of all 36 breeds here. Thank you so
We should
much
just say that,
to
yeah,
all of you.
36 dog
Lend
breeders
dogs
and owners have brought their dogs here to be exhibited by these juniors. They were here at the crack of dawn,
So,
and the dogs are still here now.
Do you
So
want to
everyone is
find out
always
which
grateful
countries
to
made it?
those. But I think we are going to find out now which of these finalists has made it
Step
through to the
forward.
shortlist.
Denmark
Our first competitor from
Sarah
Denmark
De
is
Angelis.
Sarah De
with the
Angelis.
pointer.
She's showing a pointer here today.
We would like
Next in,
Estonia.
from Estonia, is Gerda
to come
Vanush.
forward.
She's 17, so another of our
With a miniature
older
schnauzer.
competitors. Showing a miniature schnauzer here today.
We'd also like to invite France
From France, we have Sarah Deschalou
to take centre
coming
stage
in to the ring with that
Matt
Sheltie.
Shelton sheepdog. The fourth competitor is
Fourth into the shortlist.
Iceland.
From Iceland, a huge cheer.
Freya
Freya Gunstofia.
with the Tibetan Spaniel.
She chose to show a Tibetan Spaniel. We saw them in the utility group yesterday.
We would also like Italy.
From Italy, we have Cecilia De Bella.
With the Spanish Water Dog.
She chose a Spanish water dog to exhibit today.
We now would like Monaco.
Monaco's representative, Nicole Zaza, coming forward now. An Australian Shepherd for her.
Happy to have been selected too.
She's 17 years old, has English Cocker Spaniels at home.
On to the next one.
So who will be next into the shortlist?
New Zealand.
All the way from New Zealand, making that journey worthwhile. Jacob Ashwell coming in. He's 17, has pointers at home, as well as Rottweilers and Dalmatians.
Zosia Raboy.
From Poland, we have Zasha Roboy. Chose a Siberian Husky to show today.
We would like Sweden, Nelly.
Next into the ring, Nelly Podlinski from Sweden.
2 spots left.
So we have 2 places left in the shortlist.
One of those.
Will one of them be the UK? It will. Fantastic. Listen to the cheer. Paige Hughes coming in to the centre of the ring, which means our last finalist is Octavia Stenson here from the USA. But a huge honour for all of these young people to make it to the finals here at Crufts. Fantastic social event. They all bring gifts, bring trinkets from their home countries to gift to one another, and they really do make lifelong friendships competing here. A huge thing to do. Some of these handlers, only 10 when they qualified, to be making the journey all the way to Crufts. Just incredible. So the judge is going to take a closer look at those 11 finalists now, starting with Sarah De Angelis from Denmark. She has been here before and was shortlisted last year. She has Basenjis and Beagles at home. And at 18, she's already an old hat. She's been showing for 8 years. Her dream is to become a veterinarian one day. So our judge here will be watching to make sure the handlers don't break the golden rule. Now this means that a handler should never get between the dog and the judge. So that's Sarah, our first finalist. Quickly on to our Estonian finalist.
This is Estonian.
This is Gerda Vanush, another of our older competitors, 17. Began showing when she was 11 with a miniature Schnauzer, which is what she's chosen here to show in the ring. She's interested in moving to production TV when she's older, so great first step into the limelight here, featuring on the live stream at Crufts. She already competes in dancing outside of her dog showing.
Gerda Vanush, everyone, Estonia. So now on to France. We have Sarah Duchalou.
Another here who's no stranger to the big ring here at Crufts and has represented France before. This is Sarah Duchalou. She's 18. Her grandparents breed Shetland sheepdogs, which is, again, the breed that she's requested here. But remember, this isn't her dog. She only met this dog this morning. Outside of dogs, she loves horse riding and hopes to set up her own equestrian centre one day.
So lovely to see her choice today.
Judges looking for good straight lines and the right pace. It's very important the handler moves each breed at the right pace.
Now on to Iceland.
On to Freya now from Iceland. She's 17 years old. Her home has a Bichon Frise and has been showing since she was 9 years old. Unlike the breeders' competition we saw earlier, where outfit is not counted, in handling it's really important that the handler is presented in a way that allows them to show the dog to best advantage, to move freely, and also that the colour complements the dog that they're showing. That's Freya from Iceland there.
Now, Italy.
Moving on to our Italian finalist, Cecilia De Bella. She's 16 and chosen to show a Spanish water dog, which is what she has at home. Started showing because it's in the family. Her dad used to show boxers. She's also interested in training for obedience with her dogs. and would love to become a professional handler and a judge one day. So this great experience for that for Cecilia. And again, the red there, a really great choice with the Spanish water dog because it helps to accentuate the dog's outline, as it does for our Monaco finalist, Nicole Zaza. Showing an Australian Shepherd, but at home she has English Cocker Spaniels. She began showing at 7 years of age. And interestingly, she'd like to enroll on a criminology course at university. So again, they're just making sure not to break that golden rule by going between the dog and the judge. Now, it is International Women's Day, but we do have one of our boy in the finals here. This is Jacob Ashwell from New Zealand. He's 17. Chosen a pointer here. He does have a pointer at home, as well as the Dalmatians and the Rottweiler. Been showing since she was 5 years old, a third generation of dog shower, so literally born into this. When he's not showing, he really enjoys going to the gym every day and would like to own a health and fitness business.
Well done, Jacob from New Zealand.
Our Polish finalist now, Zofia Raboj from, she is 14 years old. At home, she has Basenjis, but today chosen a Siberian Husky to show. She says she started handling dogs just 3 years ago, so fantastic achievement to have got here to Crufts. Currently at secondary school and is hoping to look after people or animals one day. She's very good. She says she usually spends her spare time doing her homework. I feel like maybe she just put that on the form. Moving on now to Nelly Podlinski. This is our Swedish finalist, 18 years old, so one of the older competitors here. At home, she has a Sheltie and Bernese Mountain Dogs, but she's chosen a Whippet to show in the ring here. She'd love to work with animals, but she's also considering working in teaching. So the handlers can freestand or stack the dogs. It's really important, that pace that they're moving back to the end of the line.
That's Nelly from Sweden.
Now, Paige is a really well-known handler here in the UK, really talented, just 15 years of age, representing the country. At home, she has 17 Siberian Huskies and a Dalmatian. She's been training dogs since she was 5, competed as soon as she turned 6, which is the youngest you can show here in the UK. And interestingly, as well as showing, she also takes part in rallies and treks with her Siberian Huskies. She's interested in becoming a dog handler in the police force one day. And the final of the 11 in our shortlist, this is Octavia Stenson, the oldest competitor here. She's 19, all the way over from the USA. She's majoring in Mandarin at school and loves learning new challenges and languages. It sounds like a challenge to me. Would love to become a professional handler one day and has Norwegian Buhuns and a Welsh Corgi Pembroke at home.
There you go, that's Octavia.
She's chosen a Hungarian Vizsla today. So our judge just taking a final look along his shortlist here. He's kept all of the finalists in the ring because they've done incredibly to get here. And remember, he's not looking at the dog's conformation here. He's purely looking at which of these handlers is showing the best. And his answer is the Siberian Husky shown with Zasha Rabo from Poland.
Fantastic win for Poland there.
In second
place, we go to Italy.
It's our Italian finalist, Cecilia De Bella. And we have a third. Oh, a huge cheer for Freya from Iceland here.
So many congratulations to those shortlisted that got this far, but
huge round of applause there for everybody who made it. But the competition is here for Zosha Rabov, showing the Siberian Husky here, just 14 years old and representing Poland. Remember, she only started competing in handling 3 years ago, and she has made it here and won from all 36 of these young people.
International junior handling.
So Liz Cartledge, husband of Joe, who the competition is named after, here to present the award to her.
And in second place, Italy.
Second place, Cecilia De Bella from Italy with a Spanish water dog. Oh, tears of joy there. Such a big achievement for these young people.
Very popular
And third, Freya from Iceland. I think she brought most of Iceland with her by the sound of the crowd. Huge cheer for her.